What's up guys, welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about the Lost Pages, the one that just came out that I uploaded to my channel, and I'm going to be talking about 5 pieces of information I feel you guys should know about. Now as always, I highly recommend you go ahead and you watch and you listen to that for yourself, because I will not be giving you all of the information that was in that interview. So again, if you want all of the information that was in that interview, definitely go watch that. Link in the description, a card, and there'll be a link at the end of the video. But anyways, let's get right into it. The first piece of information I feel you should know is the side quests in this game are going to be very long. They offered up long side quests for you, the player, to take a break from the game. They really spoke about it as if you can really take a long break from the main story of the game and go on a bunch of these side quests, and that these side quests do not go in order. So again, as you're walking around and you don't really want to do anything with the main quest, you just want to like go around and kill things and, you know, build up all the XP and all the items and resources you need to upgrade your weapons. I think these side quests, it being long, is pretty damn good. It adds to the time value of the game, so you'll be having a lot of things to do. Another piece of information pertaining to the side quests, and what I feel is probably the most interesting part of all 5, is that the side quests are going to give context on the world and the environment, especially the enemies. The developers had said, you know, talking about the Soul Eater. The Soul Eater, you're gonna have to fight one in one side quest, and that side quest will give you a lot of lore, a lot of information on these enemies. And I feel, again, this is pretty cool because it makes side quests more meaningful. You know, usually in games, you know, side quests are just, you know, distractions from the main story, but it feels like in this one, these side quests are gonna offer, you know, background on certain things, and hopefully they'll be recorded so you can look it up later. I'm pretty sure that, you know, for the people who are going for trophies and everything like that, this is pretty much a good way. You get to learn something about the world that you're in and still complete the side quests at the same time. So the side quests are going to be long, and they're going to have information on the world around you, which makes it all more interesting. Number 3, Cory Barlog gave the team the freedom of doing what they want on side quests, and so this is why the side quests are very dynamic. They aren't just, you know, go from point A to point B. These are probably going to be long journeys in and of itself. You know, these side quests that they're speaking about is going to enrich the main story, and that's what they said when talking about this, that the side quests are not just mere distractions from the main story, that these side quests are going to add on the main story. And with Cory Barlog's direction on which side quest should appear when and what it's going to be about, it will complement the main story. So even though you're not on the main story path, you may learn something new about. I think you guys are going to be really happy about this next piece of information, and that's this game will contain a ton, and I mean a ton, of fan service. The developers really emphasized this and really talked about it a lot, how there's going to be a ton of fan service and referencing things about Kratos' past, you know, the past games that we've played. There's going to be a lot of that in this game, and I feel that's really good. You know, with sequels, the developers or the filmmakers, they go on and they pretty much act like the past doesn't exist, but I like the fact that they're still bringing that in. You know, maybe we'll get some references to Zeus or all of these other references in the game. I feel the more fan service you have, the better. So I really do like this. It really breaks the mold and makes you think about, oh, I remember that moment and everything like that. And I feel that's pretty cool, and I think a lot of you guys are going to enjoy that as well. And the final piece of information was that doing side quests and gathering all the collectibles like treasure maps and everything else they're gonna have in the game, These will offer you the currency that you can use to upgrade whatever you want. And the 3 things that the developer said was that if you're a more offensive player, you can make Kratos stronger. If you take a lot of hits, you're not really good at defense, you can get upgrades that will bulk Kratos up, so you can take more hits and you can increase his life. Or you can go down another route. Let's say you're always using your magic attacks. These currency will help you improve your cooldown time for these magic attacks. So for every type of player you are, it's highly recommended that you go through these side quests and that you take the time out of your gameplay experience to actually look for all the collectibles and everything like that. Just keep an eye open, because it seems like the more of these things you do and you find, the more powerful upgrades you can actually get. And that's pretty cool, you know, tying the side quest and the exploration around progression, I feel is very rewarding. And although it is kind of hard if you're not the type of person to just look for these things, I'm pretty sure these things will pop up. But I highly recommend that you do just look at side quests and you do look at all the exploration in the game, because it will build you up to be the character you want to be. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. This is 5 pieces of information, but there's not just 5 pieces of information in the lost page, so I highly recommend you click the video on your screen and you watch it and you listen to it for yourself. And I will have a Freya video coming. A lot of you guys are asking for that ever since this lost page just dropped. Later, guys.